If I had to start over after divorce, I wouldn't pray harder. I wouldn't work more hours. Listen carefully on this. This is the do-over. If I had to do this thing again, I'd stop doing what felt normal. Okay? Because my normal was the very thing that broke me. And this is what I get with thousands of guys that I talk to every single week. They keep trying to do the same thing with different results. I'm going to show you here exactly what I would do differently if I was starting over again. Like I said, my normal was what broke me. So if you're a divorced dad, you're still doing the same stuff you did before the collapse. You're just rebuilding a new version of your old prison. That's not going to be helpful for you. So look, most dads try to rebuild by doing what feels safe. Okay, you've just had your entire life explode. And so you're just really looking for really safe things. So what do? They keep busy, ignore the pain, and they act like nothing changed. Inside is a volcano. I always tell people when I first heard about this, when I was first going through my divorce, it felt like a shotgun to the chest. I've never had a shotgun to the chest. But if I did, that's what it felt like. But on the outside, I had to just, everything's normal, everything's good. But here's the truth. You don't need more hustle. You need a new mind. You need a new mind. You need a new programming. You need a new mindset. You need a new belief system. Because what got you to this point, if you look back, look at your life, look at where you are right now, this is what you've created with your mind. And if you're honest with yourself and you say, hey, this is great, I'm happy with what I've created. Chances are if you're watching this video, you're not happy. I know that. So you have to look back and say, look, this is what I've created. It's like taking a box of crayons and this is the box of crayons you've been using. And this is what you've got. And so you have to say, you know what? I need a new box of crayons to color something different. I need something to create something different. Let me give you 3 things I would do differently. Tactical answers, how-tos. I'm just going to give it to you straight. There's some things in there you're going to be like, oh, I don't know about that. This is what I would do differently. Okay, if it happened again, I would do the opposite of what felt normal. And right now, 3 years later, that's exactly what I still do. When I face fears, frustrations, things that I would normally play it safe, I look at it and I have to say, okay, is that the old Anthony or the new Anthony? My old patterns, self-protection, hiding, distraction. When something made me uncomfortable, I avoided it. When I wanted to start that new business, I told myself I couldn't do it, or there was other people that could do it, or they're better than me, or I limited myself. I limited my abilities. I limited my habits, all of this. Now, if it scares me, I move towards it closer and quicker than I ever have before. And why? Well, listen why. Your comfort zone is where your comeback goes to die. Comfort kills. Sitting on that couch will kill you as you watch TV. TV and entertainment and all those things is reserved for those who are aligned and disciplined, and then they're done with their goals. They've completed the day. They've completed the tasks. It's not meant for, I'm tired today, so I'm going to go numb out. I'm going to go to nothing box. No, this is a rebuild. I'm telling you exactly what I would do. This is what I would do. Number 2, excuse me, hire a coach and a mentor who's already been through it to pull you through it faster. You're going to go through hell. Look, I tried to white knuckle it alone. I listened to podcasts. I read books. I did all those things. But you know what? The reality was, until I put money, skin in the game on my life, until I said, Anthony, I'm betting on you. I'm betting on you, bro. I'm betting on you. When that happened, my belief shifted. My actions changed. I started moving in the direction, and what used to be my limit is now my floor. I needed to see someone to see the future with me and hold me accountable to it. That's the biggest difference with my clients. The ones that are the most successful, the greatest growth, all those things, coachability and accountability. I invested in accountability because clarity doesn't come from isolation. I had to get extremely clear and specific. And if you're isolated, you're in your own zone, or you're just there with the bros, or you're trying to figure those things out on your own, that's a great start. But that is not going to get you into the level where you want to go next. That's not going to pull your legacy into where you want it to be. I'm telling you what I would do different. Number 3, I would audit my inputs ruthlessly. My ears, my eyes, my mouth, my friend circle, shaping my identity. You know the quote? You're the average of the 5 people closest to you. Who are those 5? Who has inputs in your life? Are they aligned with where you're going? Do you even know where you're going? Step 1. Step 1. Do you even know where you're going? Do you know what you want? That's what every single person I talk to, what do you want? What do you want to create? What do you want to build? What do you want for your kids? What do you want to be doing with them? What does a great dad look like to you? What is the revenue you want in your business? How much? When? How? What? How are you going to get there? Mission, daily, all of it. What do you want your mind to be like? Do you want to keep going into the past? I had a guy text me yesterday, sent me all these screenshots of his ex, of what she was doing and this, and she had a new boyfriend and all this jazz. I said, brother, stop it right now. You are going into a dark spiral that you will never get out of the rest of your life. If you are constantly looking at what other people are doing, then you are automatically not able to develop yourself. And that's the only person that you can control is you. No one else. Doesn't matter what anybody else says. It matters what you're doing, what you're actually doing, not what you're saying you're doing. Going on Facebook and scrolling about what everybody else is doing is a waste of time. And you know it and I know it. It's not going to bring you where you want to go. I had to cut off the garbage and fill my mind where I wanted to go, not what I lost. And that's what this guy was doing. He was just vomiting up all of the things that he lost. What this girl and this time and this this place. And there was a season when I did that as well. I get it. You're hurt. You're in pain. The fastest thing to freedom is to get through that into where you're going next. Otherwise, you're going to constantly get pulled into the past. If you keep feeding your wounds, they will keep bleeding. And I started feeding my vision instead. That's the difference. If I could only do 3 things to rebuild after my divorce, it would be these 3. Listen, 1, I'd break the old pattern. 2, I'd invest in wise counsel. 3, I'd guard my inputs like a warrior on a mission. If this hits you, you're tired of doing it on your own, you don't need a pity party, man. You need a plan. You need a system. You need a brotherhood. That's exactly what we do inside the Ascent. That's just a step 1. That's a group. It's a group coaching with me. Drop a comment or tap the link, schedule a call, and join us. You don't have to do this alone anymore. Guess what? God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.